Oh, we're live.
Oh,
we are live.
Hi. Gee, Christmas. We need a production manager, let me tell you.
We think we're all cool with our little wireless.
I know. I don't know what we're doing half the time.
I
So
know.
exactly. But hi,
But we are
everybody.
good at what we do.
We are good at what we do. Yes. Don't call on us for any technology questions. Somebody came in with their laptop the other day. They couldn't get it connected to the Wi-Fi. I don't know what to do.
And they asked you?
Asked me. Well, we have both have Macs.
Oh,
you know,
see.
so there was something.
Yeah.
But her problems were way beyond
Your
my expertise. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
so.
that's like we always say, right? In our other videos, you might see that we're not plumbers, we're not lawyers, we're not...
And we're not IT people
We're
either.
not IT people.
Yeah.
But add that to our list.
Exactly.
But we are great realtors and lenders.
That's
so
right,
that's
that's
what
right.
you want to know about.
But that's what makes us unique and fun is, you know, we admit our faults, right?
We do. We're
Yeah,
very
yeah,
honest.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Yes. So, you know, you want to work with us when you want one of these,
Yes.
but you don't want us making them.
No,
you.
for sure not. No. You need a really good...
You need a good contractor.
Yes.
Yep. You need a good lender. You need a good realtor to get you through that process.
Yes, you really do, because
Yes.
when you start this process,
Yes.
So a lot of people are looking right now and they can't
Yeah.
find what they want in something
Right.
that's already existing.
Exactly.
So then they say, what about building a home, Kaylin?
What about building a home? Well, there's lots of options in that regard too. A little bit is location. Some people, well, I don't really like the subdivisions. You know, there's just no character to them.
Yep.
Okay, character comes over time because usually we're carving developments out of cornfields. I mean, we are in the middle of Iowa, for crying out loud.
And there is no mature trees.
There are no,
unlike
yes.
this property.
I know it's kind of hard to, you know, plant corn around a forest. So, so yeah, those lots and those developments are a little bit plain in terms of terrain. So we're out here on a 10-acre parcel where there's a home being built here.
Yep.
And sometimes you're going to have to look outside the area or outside the box, so to speak, to find a location. So it's a little bit of trial and error, trying to find the right location, trying to find land that's available.
So when you're talking about land that's available, because different cities, small towns and bigger towns have lots.
Correct.
Right. I mean,
Correct.
if you're not looking to hopefully buy a piece of ground from a farmer or something,
Right.
You're buying a lot, right?
Right. Correct.
And so if I say I want to be in this town, well, the way lots work are different, right?
Yeah, they are. I mean, you're either buying it from, like in this case, from a private seller. Sometimes you're buying it from a developer. You know, if you're in a subdivision or whatever. A lot of times, you know, subdivisions are carved out of these rural areas, but you're buying it from a developer. So you're buying the lot, and if you already have a builder selected, that's great. Then you can kind of talk to them when you're looking at the lot to say, hey, this is what I want to build here. Will this lot work for that?
Right, because the lots are different shapes, correct? So
shapes, terrain's different. If you want to walk out and there's no place to make a walkout, you have to carve out. It could be a little bit more complicated. So the builder could say, yeah, I can maybe get you daylight, but I can't get you a walkout here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then of course there's doing soil tests because you have to put a septic in.
Oh.
You know, all that kind of stuff. So if you have in mind a builder that you want to use, we can start those conversations with that builder as to if this is what I want, will it work on this lot, and can you do it, that sort of thing. So city lots, you know, you've got your city utilities already lined up, so you don't have to have those kind of conversations, and the lot lines are already set. And here, this was kind of carved out of 10 acres, so sometimes it's from a private owner, you know, who's selling the land on their own, and it really isn't developed for. So in town lots, there's a lot more infrastructure going on with streets and sidewalks and curbs and gutters and or, you know, storm drains, all that kind of stuff. Here it's a little bit different, so you're going to have some other expenses maybe in the development of the property than you would in town.
Right, like this lot, I even know there was other buildings on it, so there was actually the demolishing, or whatever the specific word is for that, of those buildings to make room for
this one.
This one.
Yep.
Oops, sorry.
Lost our remote, sorry.
Yes. So, and then also the creation of driveways and where you want them.
Exactly.
On a lot when you have kind of a raw lot.
Yeah, that's a good description. It's very raw. You know, in town, they already know where that curb cut's going to be for that driveway. Here you can kind of figure that out and put your design together in that regard.
So can you always choose? So if I want a lot in a certain town, can I always choose who my builder is?
Not always,
Okay.
because sometimes the development is builder driven.
Okay. So,
So
did the builder buy the lots
The
then?
builder owns the lot.
Okay.
So if you find a lot you love and it's owned by that builder, then that's who you're building with.
Okay.
Some lots are not designated by builder; or they're open for choice. Sometimes you'll have covenants for some that yet they have to approve the builder.
Oh.
So usually that's not a difficult process, but they want to make sure that the character of the development remains the same and the same quality of build from lot to lot.
Oh, right.
So that's why the developer may want to select, approve what builder you bring in.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was just thinking sometimes, right, though, after you find your lot, because
Yeah.
I get questions a lot. I think lots, buying lots,
Lots
of
of
questions.
lots of lots.
I don't know. About lot loans.
Oh, right.
So you've got kind of on those builder lots, sometimes it's as, I don't want to say it's as easy as, because I would say we've talked about the construction is not easy. Like there is stress. There
is stress. There's a lot of decisions to make.
Yes, and I think people think, oh, I get to make all those decisions. And after you've made 100 of them, you're like, I don't want to make any more decisions.
Yes. It's like when you get to a certain stage, okay, you get a call from the builder. Yeah, the electrician's going to be here at 2 o'clock on Tuesday for the electrical walkthrough, so you know where to put your outlets. What?
I have to be where, and I have to decide where I want outlets.
I know.
Yeah.
Can't you just put the outlets in?
Don't they have a normal place that they go?
Right. No, you have to choose where you want the light switches and all that sort of So,
right. Yeah. So, and if you have a lot, sometimes on those builder-owned lots, if that's it, a lot of times the builder holds the financing. They already own the lot, and they will hold the financing, and you will have an earnest, sometimes a higher earnest money that you put down, and they want to know you have your end financing in place. But that actual lot is, your loan is really a purchase from that builder in the end.
Right. It's like a typical home purchase loan. If there are other types of construction loans where people pay kind of as they go.
Yes.
But the kind of the nice package purchase is when you can just put in an offer and it's closed and financed just like a pre-owned property.
Yes, right. Yep. Otherwise, if you buy like on a lot like this where you're buying it from somebody, then you're going through the construction process. So whether you can afford to buy that lot outright, some lots are, if you look into lots, there's a lot of different variances and prices of lots.
Yes.
Or you're getting a construction loan to maybe buy the lot, get the construction going.
Right.
And then that's just so you know, like not only then do you have decisions to make in your build, but your construction loan you're very involved in it.
Yes.
And I think the construction process, if you're really doing like a raw piece of land, by picking your builder, doing all that, you really are involved. You need to make sure that your life entails being available, being communicative,
and making decisions by deadlines.
Yes.
You really do, because you have to make a decision on where you're putting those outlets, on what type of HVAC system you want,
what kind of granite you want.
What kind of granite you want.
Because guess what? You go looking for granite, go in one of those stores, and you think, oh, I kind of like this. And you're like, I kind of want it to be in the grays and blacks. And then they bring out 20 pieces. Here's our granite. And you're like, oh, I just wanted to pick from 2.
Right, exactly. So if you have a hard time making a decision, building is going to be a longer process for you.
Right, but there's also designers. I would say too.
There are designers.
There are people that can help you if you're like, I know what I kind of like, but I don't. I want somebody to narrow it down for me to maybe 2 or 3.
That's what I need. I need 3 choices.
Yes, me too. I like that.
1, 2, 3, A, B, C.
Yep.
And if I don't like any of them, just bring me 3 more. Don't bring me 100.
Yeah.
So so building is really a process from beginning to end. I mean, so there's a lot of questions you have to answer, a lot of decisions you have to make. You have to be patient with the process, because it could be a year from the time you find the land to the time you actually close on that house, because it might not be the time of year where you can break ground, or you have some other infrastructure things to do, getting the lot prepared for building. So if you're thinking about that, it's a long process.
Yes, longer, and there can be bumps in the road. So our weather is one of those bumps. So You could maybe think
Yes.
you're going to start digging and either the ground has not thawed
Yes.
or the rain has happened and we've had torrential, we have muddy, all
Right.
you have is mud in your lot.
Right, right.
They're trying to do other things and whether
Yeah.
it can,
Yeah, and usually a builder's working on more than one project at a
Yes,
time.
right.
So if they can't work outdoors on yours, they're working indoors on somebody else's. So, you know, you have to understand that those builders are trying to make the best use of their time too. So,
Yep.
but anyway, there's a lot of questions, and we would be happy to answer any of
Yeah.
those that you may have.
because a lot of people are doing this right now.
They are
I mean,
a
we
lot.
made it sound like, you know, I mean, you have to be prepared for some of the stresses.
Yes.
But there's a lot of people doing
Yes.
building houses right now and choosing
Absolutely.
that because of inventory issues and
Yeah.
different things like that. So
Just choices
it's an
and
option.
yeah, it's an option. So we
Yeah.
want to give you all those options.
Give you all those options.
Yeah, just like a menu.
1, 2, 3. I'll take it medium rare with my mashed
no, not
potatoes on the
medium
side.
rare.
Okay.
No, medium.
All right, medium.
Oh yeah.
Medium. And if it's a hamburger, I like it medium well.
Okay, whatever.
Anyway, have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Stop.